Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon!
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
What's going on, everybody? This is Sunaak here. Welcome you back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. It feels weird saying Xenoblade Chronicles as if this is a series I'm already recording, but God, I'm just excited to get into another episode of it. But we are playing as Fiora here, so she's very interesting in terms compared to like Shulk and Ryan. She uses butterfly knives here, so she is very quick and agile, so she's also really so that's really good for her to get off a lot of attacks pretty quickly and efficiently, but that can lead to her drawing a lot of aggro. So she's using hunting knives is what they're called. Said butterfly knives, and maybe that's another weapon. But I'm just gonna make my way to Outlet Park, as Dixon and Dunban had mentioned. You see a bunch of these red exclamation points for other quests. We will get to them later because fighting one or as a solo character in Xenoblade can be kind of rough. Doable, but it's just right now we are very weak, and I don't want to sit here and grind on weak enemies, so just make our way, grind, grab some item orbs as we're going. The locations in this game are very beautiful. I love exploring this game, and I love listening to the music because I just recently got a pair of IEMs, and so being able to play this game with those in and just being able to hear everything in detail is so nice.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious. but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Very heartwarming, but now we got Shulk in the party, so there's two of us, so very nice. Completed that. So there's going to be an affinity cry, which is encouraging our party members, which is very good, because if our party members are discouraged, they're going to be missing a lot and not be hitting for the proper amount of damage, whereas I think if you're encouraged and hitting pretty high levels of encourage, you're going to be hitting pretty hard. But heart-to-hearts here are, if the affinity between two party members is deep enough, we can view little cutscenes. And the one benefit of the Switch 2 edition is that now they're fully voice acted. So thank God, because I don't think y'all want to hear me try to voice act for them. So we can view the details, and this one is just, they just need to be in the party together. So let's go ahead and listen in.
Hey, Shulk, you remember that time we watched the sunrise? Right here. It was when we were quite young.
Yeah, I remember. We came because... you had a big falling out.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really, it had nothing to do with you. But I still dragged you out and made you stay up all night.
I'm glad we did it. Even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours and hours about all our hopes and dreams. And then you fell asleep on my arm as we looked up at the stars.
Oh no!
What? What is it?
Oh, Shulk. I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like, I wanted to marry him.
Shulk, you don't remember what I said back then?
I can't quite put my finger on it. Hold on, I know I'll get it.
Oh, don't worry. No need to remember. Forget I even brought it up. Anyway, that's the end of that conversation. Let's talk about something else.
Okay. Whatever you say, Fiora.
Yes, I think I pulled it off. He doesn't suspect a thing. Oh, I hope he remembers one day. But for now, it's just a bit too embarrassing.
So we got the achievement Heartwarming, which means we got a perfect heart-to-heart. I'm gonna try my best to do them on my own, but I think I'd like to show off the best results for them. There is a heart-to-heart kind of achievement if you do everything wrong, so I might find one to do that on, but I do want to try to get as much affinity between all the characters as I can, because that can be a very lengthy process if you're not on top of it. So I just don't want to grind it in the late game and miss a whole bunch of heart-to-hearts. But we're gonna go ahead and make our way back. There's still a lot of quest stuff that we can take care of and do, but in the beginning there's a lot of tutorials and a lot of things that will help us lead into quests and stuff too. But as you can see, that's the residential district here. Let's go ahead and go through this way. We don't need to come, we can come through here to like skip all the monsters, but it's good to kind of explore areas as you see fit. See, this is another heart-to-heart that we can't access yet because we don't have the proper party members. This is the residential district, which is actually pretty, like, it's nice and cozy. That's the big thing about this area that I really enjoy. It would be kind of insane if we could explore all the houses, but for the work that they did in creating these worlds that we can explore and go to anywhere we see is, I think, well worth not being able to go indoors to like these type of places. But oh well, it is what it is. But gonna go ahead and grab some more of these generic quests here and just explore a little bit, because it helps out to explore, because I mean every time you discover a new location, new landmark, you get experience point or XP, which is actually really good because I mean it helps you level up. So I mean, I probably won't go too into detail, but there is an expert mode. So we found the lost key for one of those quests, so very easy. There is an expert mode of this. I need to see what it is. I'll probably put it on screen what things change with it, but one of the big changes is that you, all the experience you get from quests is that it will be put into a pool of bonus experience, and you can use that experience to level up your character whenever you want, rather than just kind of have your XP be dumped onto the characters already. So it makes for some interesting challenges. I forget if you can level down. I think you can, but it's only to when I believe the character was introduced, or I might be thinking of Xenoblade 2. All I know is that you can use that experience to level up. So as you can see, also in this, I think the definitive edition did this, is that it will show collection quests for items in orbs. So that's actually very useful, instead of having to go around and guess to see if you'll get them done randomly. But it is nice to still just find all the orbs in general and just try to pick up as many as you can, because you can use the materials later for your collectopedias and just a whole bunch of different things. So we're gonna see there's another item here. I think this is this gonna be another rainbow zirconium thing? Is that what it is? It is. Thank you very much. Not a rainbow zirconium. I think it was a strong dandelion. Sometimes, oh no, it was zirconia is what it is. Some of the names of these items are interesting. So we also got another achievement there called Skip It. Basically just skip to a landmark. So very, very useful. It's super quick to use this. So it's very worth your while to just skip travel once in a while. So if you open the map there, you can also see a bunch of exclamation points for quests. I think I'm just going to walk to the military district for now, and I'll pick up this quest here. That wedding ring that we picked up is going to be for this quest here, and that's the interesting thing too. This NPC wasn't here earlier, so the main thing about Xenoblade 2, well, 2 as in like as well, not Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but is that people are on schedules. It's a whole thing. That's why there's a timer under your map. So we just hit nighttime, so there might be different NPCs running around. And there's also going to be a lot of different monsters running around too. So it's very worth your while to kind of just explore at different times and everything too. You don't have to worry about it. I think there's going to be a tutorial that will come up showing that you can change the time to whatever you want. So, and wherever you want. So you don't have to go to camps. You don't have to find beds. It is everything that you can think of is very well thought of in Xenoblade. There are some things that aren't, but I mean, this game's not 100% perfect, but it is very well thought out, I will say. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some of these quests because I believe this is, yes, it is another generic quest here for us. So trying to pick up as many as I can as I find them. I don't want to keep going on for too long doing these things, but I do apologize. It does happen to throw you a lot of like these generic quests once you hit new areas. So just kind of prepare for that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head over to the lab here. Since we're already in the area, there's no point in skip traveling to grab all the other quests. We can grab them once we're making our way out of town. So
Ryan?
Ryan, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Ryan!
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
All right, so back down to Ryan and Shulk here. So now we can select arts from the menu and for further information, so we can look up into leveling them up too. So now skill trees too open up to us. So let's go ahead and give those a look real quick. Shulk's has backslash, slit edge, stream edge, and light heal. Those are just 4 arts, minus his talent art. Ryan's hammer beat, bone upper, wild down, rage, and aura burst. So very interesting. Different types of arts and what they all do and their different effects. So we can also choose to level them up. Our current AP is that we gain AP every time we defeat a monster and just kind of do all these different things. So just general gameplay. So we're going to go ahead and level up light heal so that we can get a little bit more health when Shulk uses it, because he's really our only healer right now. So the good thing is that every time you finish a battle, you will go back to full health at the end of it. So you'll start the battle, or every battle, with full health. It's just for when you're fighting. It's just more for when you're in the middle of the fight. So these are the skill branches: humanity, integrity, and intuition for Shulk. So this one is going to improve agility. The intuition will improve agility, block rate for integrity, and ether for humanity. Agility is really good for dodging attacks, and I think also your I don't think accuracy. I could be wrong, but I need to see what they do exactly. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave those skill trees as is. I think I'm gonna be doing intuition for Shulk, and then I'm gonna leave Ryan in his middle tree. So if there's any changes, I'll let you know. But hello, Fiora. Have you forgotten anything? Tephra Cave is dangerous, right? You have to be prepared. So just as she says, like, I think we do need to prepare. I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of different side quests and everything too. And then again, it's going to all just lead into us going to the cave. So I'm going to grab as many of these other generic quests and do some quests, some name quests. So for example, we're going to go ahead and talk to Desiree here. Oh, Shulk, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've broken my watch. Look, it's in pieces. I'm terrible with machines, even little ones like this. Would you mind fixing it for me? You don't have to be good with machines to be careful with them. He's just throwing the shade already. Wasn't your father good with machines? I have thought fixing things be the first thing he taught you. Not just good, he was amazing. When I was little, I used to marvel at how he swung that hammer, but he's gone now, and as hard as I try, I can't be like he was. I'm sorry, Desiree. I didn't mean to be rude. Seriously, don't worry about it. It's been a year since then. I'm back on my feet. Anyway, are you going to fix my watch or not? So here's going to be the Broken Watch quest. We will see other rewards at the bottom, one of them being the Muscle Up 2 gem, which is actually pretty good, and some pretty decent experience and money too. So we're going to go ahead and take her watch, and we need to head back to the weapon development lab to see what it is to fix it. Oh, whoa. Okay, my game kind of glitched a little bit, so that's weird. Anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over here. And is this a named NPC? No, it's a generic quest. I don't know where all the things are. See, we already got enough for this quest to finish it off, so we got pretty much just easy money there. So, but I don't know where every quest is in the game. I might look up some things if I'm missing stuff, especially like kind of important side quests or like named quests, but I won't harp on a lot of the challenge quests or all these other like random ones. So but here's some more generic ones here. I'm just picking these up for now. I'm trying to make sure I pick up a lot of these for now, because they will be some pretty good experience and money early on. So on the way back to the development lab here, we're gonna go ahead and see what it takes to fix Desiree's watch. So I'll skip all that, I guess. Okay, back here at the lab. Let's a little finicky here. Bad news about Desiree's watch. It's worse than I thought. I haven't had the right parts. I need 3 blue chains. Ah, we were missing 1. Dang. Okay, so we just need those blue chains, and thankfully we have 2, but we're gonna go ahead and just kind of skip travel to the main entrance here, and see if some of these kind of item orbs and see what we can pick up. And while we're there, we can actually start attacking these little Vangs as part of a monster quest here. So we'll go ahead and show them off for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and backslash here. I don't think I mentioned this in the first episode, but you can just open up with an art right away rather than doing the battle palette thing and doing... there's benefits to doing both in terms of the starting it off with the palette or just going straight for the backslash or anything like that. If you're looking to get your characters encouraged, it's better to start with the battle palette. But if you know that you'll knock out the enemy really quickly or anything, really quick, you can go ahead and just open up with an art anyway. So, gonna take care of these little Vangs here. I think they're part of the monster quest, and I think they drop some. No, it's only the items that we're after. We're looking for their teeth. So we're gonna have to kind of play around with chances and some drop luck here. That's the only thing about some quests, but don't worry too much. It shouldn't be that bad. So like we already got 1, so that's not too bad. Hopefully this second one will have the one we need. If not, I'm gonna show you a little trick to make it easy and not have to keep waiting and grinding on too many enemies. So finishes off here. Thank you. Please, please, please. And we only got a filthy wing. Okay. So a good trick is to just go ahead and skip travel to the area that you found them in, and the enemies will respawn. So you don't have to worry too much about like having to find other areas with Vangs or anything like that, or any kind of monster that you're trying to grind weapon or item drops on. So hopefully this Vang will have what we're needing. If not, I might have to cut to when we do find it, because I just want to try to get as many quests done before we move forward. Please. Nice. So just completed another quest. Got 800 coins, so very worth your time to do that. So let's just go back to the weapon development lab. All right. So great, I can fix it now. It's working perfectly now. Desiree will be glad. So now we got the watch all fixed up. It's not like the generic quest, unfortunately. We do have to actually find Desiree and go talk to her. That's going to be like one of the main differences. Oh, she's actually up there. I'll go ahead and go through here, I think. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing about like name quests and all these things. You're going to actually have to go in, turn things in, and like how actual side quests work. But the generic ones, at least they don't make you come back in. Oh, there were some steps over here. Oh my god. See, that's something new. I never, or well, not new, but I never known that was there. Thanks, Shulk. It's pretty much better. Pretty much better. Oh my god, whatever. I'm glad everything worked out. Right, it was well worth the effort. Shulk, what do you say if I told you I broke that on purpose? Ooh la la. I had an excuse to talk to you. Kidding, kidding. Come on, calm down. I was only joking. Anyways, thanks again. You're so reliable. Yo, Shulk getting flirted with. Look at that. Experience, money, and a gem. Very worth your time to do this. Very simple quest. Breaking the ice. I believe that might be I don't know if that's like just talking to a certain amount of NPCs. I don't know. But like I don't know off the top of my head. I'm only assuming things, especially like since I don't look up a lot of the things with Xenoblade. I just play it, if anything. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some equipment for Rhine because he wasn't here the last time that I got some stuff for Shulk. So probably should have done this with Fiora too, but that'll be okay for later. But let's go ahead and take a look here. Those items that are marked with a U in pink, those are unique items. They will come pre-installed with like certain gems and stuff too. But you can't remove them and you can't change them out. So that's going to be the only drawback for them. So keep an eye on whenever you do get some, or really you're looking for items that have slots in them. Unless it's a very good unique item that have very good effects and stuff. But the name of the game is kind of getting items with slots so that you can put whatever gems you want so you can build specifically to your play style. So like looking around here, I think I'm going to get this protection amulet for Rhine. I might have said that wrong, but battle boots. And I mean, everything just looks good for raising up Rhine's defenses and everything too. So we got a pretty decent chunk of change. Those are arts that we can buy. As I don't know if you've seen in the level up screen, there were certain levels. You need to find the book for them in order to level them up further than like, I think it's the first 4. And I don't know, I think there might be 10 levels to each art, so we'll go more into detail as like we're doing that. So I think I'm gonna give this HP up to Rhine because he is the tank of the group. Shulk has 4 slots, so we'll give him the muscle up. Actually, you know, let's give Rhine the muscle up. He can do some more damage with that, and then I think Shulk, since he is a glass cannon, we can kind of just have him have more HP. But honestly, I think that is we got a whole bunch to do, and honestly, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode here. And just in order to prepare for the Tephra Cave and just going to get the ether cylinders and stuff. So thank y'all so much for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna go ahead and take care of a lot of side quests and just make our way over to the cave that's right behind on the top. You can see the lights, see the details, man, the details. But with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all then.